Death Talk, episode 52. That was really loud in my headphones. No, it's 52. I think it is.
Okay.
Mark. You're always looking forward, Mark. Always looking to do the next thing.
That's me.
That's you.
Progressive Mark. Progresso. Love Progresso soups. Shout out to Progresso.
Do you really?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if they're there, sure.
It's episode 52.
It's episode 52.
That means we've been doing this for 1 year. 52 weeks in a year.
No, actually, it's that's not true. Yeah, we've done a show every week. It's we've been on schedule.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great. Welcome to the show. We have a lot of things to talk about as usual. But before we go forward, I want to introduce the people on this. Do we have to do introductions anymore? I feel like
you never introduce yourself. Does anybody even know who you are?
I always forget to do that. I think I used to do that, and I forgot to do it. I don't even know if we have to introduce each.
Hey, Rich here.
We're just such a global phenomenon now that I just figure that everyone knows us.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to do introductions.
Okay.
Who's talking right now?
This is a new year.
Oh, this could get interesting. I'm Caleb.
No.
We can be whoever we want. Fresh start.
No. I think I don't know. I'm just not going to do them anymore.
One of you will be left with all of my emotional burdens.
Too real.
So, yeah, we got some news. We got some tour stuff to talk about as usual. You sent in your feedback, which we will get to as well.
Oh yeah, we will.
We got a few things to talk about. Nothing too crazy this week, but show goes on. Ready to go. Ready to rock. Ready to rock? You ready to rock, Mark?
Yeah.
I'm ready to talk.
I'm picturing like an actual good host on TV. No offense, like a talk
what
show.
What do you
host.
mean?
Trying to fill time like you feel like you're just like got a good show, nothing too crazy. We're ready to rock and roll.
I'm better than that loser Jimmy Fallon.
Oh,
do you see what he did on that award show?
He's our biggest fan.
I don't know. The teleprompter went out and he just didn't know what to do.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's a loser.
Rich doesn't use it.
I think he's kind of funny.
I don't use it. No, this is all.
None of us
right
do.
Off the top of my head.
Oh, wait,
I'm all natural.
Wait, what's that thing you're looking at? Oh my God, his iPad.
Yeah, the iPad tells me what to say the whole time.
I write out scripts for each episode.
Yeah.
Hold on, that's a great idea. I'm gonna make a script. You guys have to say what I write, and we'll do a scripted episode.
Okay, sounds good.
Sick. There's gonna be.
Is it a musical?
Partly, and it'll have a beginning, a middle, conflict.
We can call it like Bev Land.
Bev Land?
Yeah.
Instead of La La Land?
Yeah.
Not even creative, Rich. Bev. What about Baba Land?
There you go.
Who's the black sheep?
Yes, Mark, save this sinking ship and tell us about the news.
So, for the news we can talk about, we mentioned Wear Your Wounds has an album coming out on April 7th, and there's now a new song available for you to listen to, for your listening pleasure. It was premiered on the AV Club. The song's called Goodbye Old Friend. It's now available everywhere you want to listen to it, on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, whatever. And you should go listen to it because it's 9 minutes of pure audio awesomeness. So check it out. It's Jake from Converge and one-time feature on the Death Talk podcast. Few-time feature. This is his other musical endeavor he's doing, and it's really interesting. So you should check it out. Pre-orders will be available for that soon. So be on the lookout for that.
If you want to get notified, just sign up on the site.
Yeah,
you'll see it. Like if you just go to Where Your Wounds section, you'll see it there.
We didn't have that before on our old site, but
and
now
Caleb will send you a little newsletter. Caleb's all about newsletters.
He really is.
Hey, while we're talking about that, might as well, right? We're here, right? Might as well talk about it.
Where are you going with this?
Just maybe someone want to give you some feedback on the newsletters.
Oh, did you?
No, I think they're great.
Oh, okay.
I think they're great. You've been stepping up your newsletter game, that's all.
I have.
Yeah.
Photoshop skills.
Caleb's newsletters are good.
Yeah.
You guys spoil
Tell
me,
us if you like the newsletters. They're handcrafted, made in America by Caleb.
They are. This is true.
Mm-hmm.
One man studio.
He's getting really good at taking photos of records too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm blushing, you two.
Yeah.
He's, dare I say, featured. So, yeah. We didn't have that on the site before, but now you can go to a product, and if it's out of stock or coming soon, like the Where Your Wounds album is, you can sign up to get notified for exactly when it becomes available. So do that. Next, Converge has announced that they are putting out a live recording of them performing Jane Doe in its entirety at the Roadburn Festival last year, which was in the Netherlands.
I'm familiar.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, so I was just making sure I got it in the right spot. So Converge is self-releasing this. We're helping them sell a bunch of copies of it. Unfortunately, if you are just hearing about this now, a lot of the products that we're selling are all sold out. But we still have some copies available. So you guys want to talk about some of it too? There's a lot of stuff to talk about with this release.
We got prints. Yeah. We got variants that are sold out. We've got the standard edition that's ready. We got CDs. We got shirts.
Even though the stuff that's sold out, there are 5 different covers for the release. That there are 5 different artists that did their own interpretation of the regular artwork for Jane Doe.
The classic Jane Doe face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's reimagined artwork.
And they had matching vinyl variants that went with the artwork. So, but all of the variants are sold out except for the one that isn't as rare.
There's a standard cover for the record.
And that's Ashley Rose Couture. Hopefully I said that right, but it's a photo. It's like a physical recreation of the cover.
It looks
awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
So if you missed out on any of the variants, we do have prints of every cover.
Yep.
So get the standard edition and grab a print for your favorite cover.
Also, we have some cool T-shirts and some long sleeves. So all of that is on the Converge page on our store. So head to our store and go to the Converge page. We'll link to it in the show notes and stuff. But take a look. Also on the Nerdist.com, they premiered Jane Doe, like the song from the album, which is from the live album. So you can take a listen to how good it sounds and how good the live recording sounds, and then just go buy 10 copies.
And if you're listening, you probably have heard the 1,000 Mile Between Us live set.
Yeah.
Remember how good that sounded, everyone?
Yep.
This sounds, dare I say, better.
Wow.
Ooh-hoo.
So give it a listen.
Yeah. And that's it.
There we go.
That's it for the news. So go check out Where Your Wounds and go check out the new Converge stuff.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
Caleb, do you want to tell some people about the tours?
Few repeats, few new stuff. Here we go. Oathbreaker, they're touring the UK right now. And
setting everything ablaze.
All of it. They're going to have to put the pieces back together. UK, that is. Do we know if that's Europe officially or not?
We haven't got... we don't know yet because no one has told us. So
I was hoping to know.
Look it up ourselves,
because now I seem dumb again. But,
yeah. We don't know.
All right. Well, anyways,
no one from Europe can confirm that the UK is in
They don't
Europe.
know either.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
So we don't know. We don't know what the proper way to communicate the information to people.
We'll figure it out someday. So yeah, their UK tour, Oathbreaker's UK tour, that is ending January 29th. So see if it's coming near you. Go out. Don't miss it. You'll regret it. Also, big doings here. Oathbreaker just announced another US tour. This is with King Woman, Chemist, and Sanhet. This is March 15th to April 9th.
Oh,
Stop
yeah.
it.
And guess what, gentlemen? It's coming to Boston.
Great Scott.
So, Burn, everyone's favorite New York hardcore band, they're on tour in Europe right now. The EMP Persistence Tour. This is with Suicidal Tendencies, Agnostic Front, and a bunch more. That's going to end January 29th, so make sure you do that. Next up, we got Where Your Wounds European Tour. Full tour announced right now. This is April 21st to April 30th. Next up, Frameworks, U.S. tour with Cianvar and Icarus the Owl. That's ending January 28th. That started the 18th, everyone. Also, just a little heads up for all you tech-savvy folks.
Gizmodo.
We're doing a Frameworks tour. We're doing a Frameworks sale to coincide with their tour. So everyone who can't go see those thick thoves, they can
Sunday.
They can grab some discounted merch. Do it. Just go to the Framework section. You'll see what's on sale. Everything has a banner. 25% off. Do it! Cold Cave announced a U.S. tour with Drab Majesty. That ends February 14th. And then the European leg of that tour is March 15th to April 7th. That's going to be set up. And then last but not least, American Nightmare is doing a European tour with Youth of Today. Ever heard of it? And Trash Talk. February 17th to the 25th. That's all I got, guys.
So let's talk about a few things. Speaking of, we just talked about the tours, and I know that a majority of you people find out about tours through Death Talk.
I mean, doesn't everybody?
That's our main source of tour information.
Yep.
Right. Like Mark,
Definitely.
you'd have no idea.
I have no idea until Caleb talks about him.
Yeah.
I don't even have an idea. Like,
Yeah, until you read them.
yeah.
Yep.
I was just the other day. We're using. Remember, I think on the last episode of the show, I said we're using like Songkick on the site now.
Mm-hmm.
Did I explain that in the last episode? I think I did.
I don't remember.
Quickly.
Anyways, it's like a database that like holds all shows, and the
It's
shows go to
Boss.
the shows go to like our site, and they'll go to like Spotify, and then there's just like a big like there's an app that's like just a big database of shows that like.
Rich, it's...
I actually just got a notification today that Suffer on Acid was playing a show, right, Caleb?
Apparently, yes.
Caleb's band, yeah.
He showed it to me on his Apple Watch.
Yeah, because I just realized the other day I was just like. I'm like missing out. Like there's shows that are happening that I have no idea, and I know I'm like as you get older, you get
Elderly, yeah.
No, I'm just mean like maybe you're not
Obviously,
like
you're not
around
up to
as many
date because you're still
people.
saying shows. It's those.
Yeah. I'm just curious. Like, how do people find out about shows? Like, like how do you guys like find out about shows?
Facebook,
Like,
word of mouth.
still, like there's not like a better way.
Or what I follow, like, there's a few bands that like I'm gonna see no matter what every time, and I follow them and I make sure like their shit pops up, and like that specifically. Other than that, if it's a show that I don't know about, I'll hear word of mouth or Facebook event invite or.
The bands I would like to see, I follow on Twitter, and
Yeah.
I'll just see when they're
Yeah.
posting. But for other things, what's that shit? What's the name of that site? Someone runs a site for like Boston shows, and they update
Safe
it
in
all
a
the
Crowd.
time.
Yeah,
exactly.
Safe in a
So
Crowd,
that's really helpful.
Yeah, that
And
one's great.
That's really helpful. But other than that, it's
Jimmy Dean.
usually it's just I don't know, seeing things on Twitter.
Back in my day, but I mean they used to like I don't know when I was like kind of growing up like
MySpace.
We just used to walk.
they were
to the
all
show.
on my like every.
Yeah.
It wasn't a show unless it was on like you knew it was on like an actual show on MySpace. Like everyone put their shows on
I know.
MySpace.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was a relatively good interface for it. I think you could like I don't remember
I barely
exactly,
remember it.
but I remember just
For shows?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, you
there
could
was,
put
like-
the flyer in and stuff. Like
Yeah.
it was all.
If you clicked on the link, you could put the flyer once you clicked through to the next page.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it was like better than what we have now.
I mean,
Yeah.
Facebook events are basically that.
yeah, but they're difficult to find.
Sometimes,
Like you
yeah.
search like I want to see this band Boston, and it's like sometimes it comes up and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah,
Like you went to a band's MySpace page and it had like whatever the photo and the songs, then directly below the songs was the list of all the shows.
Yeah, and it worked fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like we have like all this better technology, but like still, there's no like, way to. There's no like centralized place to actually get the information.
you better kickstart a startup, make it
I thought about it, like trying to do something, but like I don't.
command tour.
I feel like
launch.
there's just so many. There's so many different options that like there has to be something I'm not thinking about. Like we're just like, oh yeah, just easy, just make a database and make that database easily searchable. And like I feel like it's way harder than you'd think it would be.
Well, isn't that what you're talking about? Songkick?
Yeah, no, Songkick's good. I've actually started using it more, and I've started like one of the cool things it does is like it will scan your Spotify to see what you've listened to.
Yeah, Spotify sends me emails.
Yeah,
Artists you listen to are touring.
yeah, but
near
those
you.
are like some of the like ones that shows that like aren't in actual like clubs don't get picked up by those places. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Like you're not going to find out about a show that's I don't know, at a VFW hall or something like that
Yep.
Yeah.
in there, which I don't know, like people that promote shows, you should definitely do it. Put it on Songkick or Bands in Town or something like that, because it makes no sense why you wouldn't, because it just helps promote the show. But I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I feel like it's just... Do you guys feel like it's more difficult than it used to be to find out about shows? Or is it just because we're getting older?
I mean, I honestly don't have trouble, but I don't know.
Okay. Maybe I'm just wrong. Obviously.
No, I don't think you're wrong. I mean, sorry, Mark. It's just everything is spread out between, Facebook, whatever, Songkick, yada yada, but I don't know.
So far, I mean, of all the things, I think that Songkick has done the best job.
Yeah.
Of actually...
I haven't really looked at it too much.
Yeah. Their app is good.
I don't know if I necessarily have trouble, but I definitely know for a fact that I'm paying a lot less attention to this than I used to.
Yeah, maybe that's just my thing. I don't like if I miss something, I'll just be like, whatever.
Yeah, like I used to. I don't know. There was a portion of my brain that was paying attention to, I don't know, what shows are happening and trying to go a lot more than it is now.
But at the same time, it's like, yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe you're losing interest a little bit more. But
I think that's more the problem, is you have to like really seek it out more.
But every time I try to like get tickets to a show, it's just like, oh, this is sold out already.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, wait, what? Like, how is it? I just found out about this. How is it already sold out?
There was some show that you and I both wanted to go to it was sold out. I can't remember what the show was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But it was something that like you should have known about it months ahead.
Yeah, I didn't. And I just like found out about it.
I got like bombarded by
and I'm on the internet
on
like all of the time.
That's what's confusing.
I'm really good at the internet.
Maybe you're not.
I've done it a few times.
I don't know. It was some tour that like I got bombarded by flyers when I wasn't even trying to be, and you were interested in the band, so you probably should have seen something. I don't know the exact example, but anyways,
I think as far as like the Facebook thing goes, is like I see a lot of like, if it's like a local show at like, the Elks or whatever, like a smaller show, VFW, or like a basement show, whatever, I'll see like it pops up a lot like your friend is going to this event, and then I'm like, oh, what's that?
That's helpful. Yeah,
that's like that's where I see a lot of stuff too. And so like I'm assuming most of your friends, Rich, aren't going to shows anymore or whatever.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying you're old. See, I don't know. So no, like,
yeah, maybe
like,
it's just a weird time too right now, because like I feel like nicer weather, people like feel like going to shows more. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just like a weird time.
I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe
because it is January, the most depressing month of the year.
Yeah.
Right.
January, February, and most of March are the most depressing months.
I think January, I'm still like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed from like Christmas and all that stuff, like holidays. But like February is where it starts to get.
Yeah. If you got, I feel like at least like once you get out to the end of February, you're just like, oh, it's March. It's almost like there's like some light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
If you don't live in the Northeast or like in a cold weather climate, like you don't probably get the whole like, holy shit, the winter is so depressing. Yeah. But
it's awful.
I'm just now starting to get to like my limit not my limit, but like I'm starting to get fed up with the cold.
I don't care about the cold too much. I just care about the sun going down at like 4:30.
That sucks. Yeah.
Or like even it was going down at like 4:00 at one point.
Yeah.
Like at the shortest. Yeah. That sucks the most.
We're like complaining.
We gotta change that.
We're like complaining about the winter, but we've had like a knock on wood. We've had very mild storm wise,
Yeah, like I said, I don't care about like snow.
Winter storm watch tomorrow.
Like snow sucks and everything, obviously, but like it's the sunlight. Yeah. When the sunlight's gone, it's just like, oh man.
Yeah.
It is great in the summer when you're like at work and it's like 6 or 6:30 and it's still like bright out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and you go home and it's like, the sun's like setting at like 8:00 at night.
I could leave work at 6 and spend a good hour and a half swimming in the ocean.
Ugh, I would never. It's disgusting.
I don't know. I think February's worse. February is where it starts to really.
Well, yeah.
There's nothing
really
to look forward to in February.
Yeah.
It's just a blah month.
On a totally different subject, but kind of talking about the winter months. I got my tire fixed on my car the other day.
Wow, good for you.
Hold on.
What, like nail? What was it? What's wrong with it?
There was like a bubble.
Oh,
remember I've been driving around for it like
God.
a year, and you were just like, you got to get that fixed. It's gonna blow up while you're driving.
It's dangerous.
Well, it's been fine until
it's been fine.
Well, I did get it
famous
fixed.
last words.
I know. I did get it fixed.
It's a mom.
I did get it fixed. But do you guys get the sense of like anxiety going to get your car fixed?
Oh,
Yes.
I hate it so much.
It's like the worst feeling in
Even
the world,
getting
right?
a fucking oil change. They're like, oh, by the way, your car's about to blow up.
I'm just like, my car is older. It's older, and it's got a good amount. It's like 150,000 miles on it.
Damn.
It's getting up there. But like at the same time, it's like it works fine. Like it gets me where I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
But like every time I go to like get my car fixed now, it's like okay, I'm spending at least $1,000 today. Like every time, just like
Right?
I know
Yeah.
it's gonna be $1,000 every time, and I like psych myself up, and I'm just like, this is gonna suck. I know I'm gonna spend so much money, and like eventually it's gonna be like, this isn't gonna be worth it. I'm just gonna have to get another car because I don't want to have to spend money on an old car, and it might work, it might not for a little while, and then whatever. But and that's the thing with cars. Like you don't. Like if someone says like, "Oh, your carburetor is intaking rust," or like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. If someone told me that, I don't even know if that's a thing that I just said. Like, I have no idea. At least with like a computer, if someone told me like, something's wrong with my computer, I could be like, "Oh yeah, that sounds about right." I know enough about computers that I would be like, "Okay, yeah, that sounds about right."
I really regret not like learning about cars and
I
like
know.
knowing, but like I just have no interest. I
was
just
gonna say,
can't
it's not
bring
too late.
myself. It's not too late, but that's the thing. Like I just like
I could care less.
something goes wrong or have like an issue, and I'm like, all right, let's read up and like really learn about.
I know a
this.
few things from owning a car for a while now that that I figured out over the years.
Yeah, you do like,
but I
basic
can't
shit.
fix anything.
Yeah, like change your tires, check your oil, yada yada. But like,
I always get nervous because if I I've been going to when I was in Worcester, I went to the same place when I read to get my car fixed, and they did everyone in my family, so we kind of trusted them. But if you go to somewhere random, they could honestly come up to me and say, your carburetor's intaking rust or something like that.
Is that a
it's
real thing?
$800, and I would just be like, damn, that sucks. Here's $800, when they may never even do anything to my car
Yeah,
because
I
I'll
don't know.
never know if they did or not.
yeah, they change your freaking windshield fluid.
It's awful. It's really scary.
So actually I had probably one of the better experiences
Oh,
yesterday when I went to go get my...
How much was your tire?
It was only $152.
It's not bad.
I literally thought I was going to spend $1,000 on it because like they were like, the tire's broken, your windshield
alignment
needs
is
to be
wrong.
replaced. Yeah, you need a new steering wheel. I don't know, like you know what I mean. Look, but
we saw a lot of dog hair. We're gonna have to rip the seats out.
yeah. But yeah, like, I need a new tire, and I just figured you'd have to change both the tires because that's like I just figured like if you get one tire, you have to get two tires. I don't know. I just
Not necessarily.
I just assumed that, and I don't even know why. Like I was like, no, the other one's fine. You can keep it. I was like, oh, do I need anything else? No, that's fine. Everything else looks good. Wow, for like once in my life, it wasn't like
See, they probably busy. They just didn't even look at it.
yeah. So yeah, if you might have to call AAA later today to get home, but we'll see.
It's all right, Rich. One day, all cars are just going to be computers, and you'll be a genius at it.
I cannot wait for autonomous cars. Mark, I have a feeling you're scared of this.
Of course I am.
I don't trust that shit at all.
Fuck that.
Really? You wouldn't get into a car that like drove itself?
No.
Are you
Not-
serious?
Ever.
Even if you know that it's like safer than
But no
than
one
humans?
knows that.
Will be safer. At the moment, it's way too early. I don't
Yeah,
trust
but
it
like-
yet. Give
like-
it like 20 years, then I'll hop in
Oh,
one.
no, it's going to be way quicker than that. It's going to be here soon. I'm telling you.
All I hope for that is that it gets rid of fucking traffic, because traffic
It will.
is the bane of my existence.
You don't think like
Where do you sit?
I don't know, wherever you want. You could have Brobo driving the car.
Hold on,
and
is there like a steering wheel for you to overtake?
you could have Brobo in the front seat and you just driving around. Just going places.
I'm not driving.
Well, what what would you just tell them to go somewhere. Just
Hold
saying.
on. Is there a steering wheel for me to override the system?
Yeah, I think there would be. Eventually, it won't be. I bet you just like hop in the back seat and you get on your tweeter and you just like hang out.
Yeah, what I want is to like for long distance, you just like sleep.
Yeah, that's what I
Like
would
overnight drives, you're just sleeping, and then
Imagine-
you wake up and you're at the place. It's like a teleporter.
Or imagine you like going to work in the morning, like you just like start your email when you get in the car, so you're like
Yeah, dude.
like you're ready to go when you get to work.
Okay, I'm on board now. Yep, this is good.
And even like,
But
all right,
that's terrifying. You're not going to focus on your email. You're going to be looking outside at everything. that
no,
you could
eventually it
hit.
will become like second nature.
Think about it. You hop in, And
It's like how Caleb, when I see him driving, he's just doing blast beats the whole time, like on his steering wheel.
Yeah, I got to warm up for practice.
Yeah. I don't know. That's not that scary.
No, like, it's great. Like, it seems great being able to relax or do your email or sleep. But
I feel like
the idea of your life being in the hands of a robot is fucked up.
You kick back, you throw your sandals on, you open up your Hawaiian shirt, you look over to the center console. What's that? Natty ice, bro. Sleep tight. We'll be at the shore in the morning.
The shore.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't think that it's that crazy of an idea.
It's already fucking dangerous to drive a car on our own.
Yeah, but humans are way more dangerous than, like, computers. Like, just think about things that, like, computers have replaced that we don't even think about, like, that are an issue anymore.
I don't know. Our fucking QuickBooks screws up every 2 days. Can't really rely on that.
QuickBooks Robot. You can't rely on QuickBooks Robot at all.
I'm just thinking about people on the highway who, like, come to a full stop to merge and shit. Like, ugh.
Yeah, people are way more dangerous than, like computers and stuff like that.
You don't know that, though.
100%. I'm telling you, I can bet you $1 million that less people will die from car accidents. Just think about, like, the people that drive drunk all the time.
Oh shit, that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I bet Uber has saved, like, thousands of lives already. I'm not even joking.
Yeah. Sure.
Because people, it's just like, you don't, like, why would you not take it, like, why would you drive drunk anymore? It's like literally like a few, $10, $15 to get a ride somewhere.
Unless you live in, like, a town where no one's...
Yeah, I know. But, like, I think it's like that has to be helping already.
Yeah, you can get an Uber at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, I took an Uber to the airport at 3:30.
Yeah.
And it was like, I didn't have to wait.
Yeah, that's what I do. I don't even, like, I just take an Uber to the airport now.
Like, it's crazy.
I take the train.
Yeah, that works too. But
I mean, you live a little further out. I stayed at Julie's, so it was like 10 minutes. It was awesome. It's like really reliable. But that's a different story.
yeah, I think so. Like, the whole, like, thing behind Uber is that
Uber.
the general idea was to
Uber.
eventually get people used to calling for car service and getting picked up, and then eventually changing all the drivers over to robots.
Shut up.
That's the whole idea behind it. Like,
Really?
Uber's existence is for one day to autonomous cars to take over for that.
So Uber has all these employees
Because they're
that
not
love to
making
work
it-
for them.
yeah,
They're not making canned one day.
They're not making enough money because they have to pay the people to do it.
Oh, and also apparently they're like not great to their drivers.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure there's so many issues.
Apparently, I also don't know shit.
But eventually, it's just gonna be like, you call an Uber and Uberbot comes over and picks you up and you go somewhere.
I'm down, honestly.
Would be cool, but it's like terrifying.
What are you scared about?
You don't have your own control. You know what I mean? Say it fucking freaks out. You're going 90 miles an hour towards a car and you're not going to stop. You're in the fucking backseat like a schlub on your fucking email and your
You know that every time you go on a flight, like, that's not navigated by, like, the pilot isn't, like, steering the flight.
But the pilot can fucking do something if something goes wrong. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think if you're putting your faith in a tube that's going, 600 miles an hour in the air, you can't get a ride to friggin' Atomic to get a grilled muffin.
I'm barely putting my faith in a fucking tube that flies me 600 miles an hour. It's scary. I just flew last weekend. It's really scary. What?
Mark loves technology. You're terrified, right?
I'm not terrified of, like, I think it's a cool thing and I'd enjoy it if it worked well, but it just seems fucking scary.
I can't wait for the comfort zone segment of Mark goes in a robot car for the first time.
Oh, God damn. That'd be great.
I think it'd only work if all the other cars were also robots.
that's what we're
Yeah,
saying.
eventually.
But it's not going to be a quick change. There's going to be people driving cars for the next 15 years.
Actually, you're onto something. That's like the biggest problem because it's going to be the human drivers running into robot cars.
Yeah, and it's going to be, and what else?
Robot cars running into human cars.
Taking them out.
Seriously.
The problem.
It's going to be real life bumper cars.
The problem is going to be people that hold out that, like, I love driving. I'm not giving up my car.
It's also guaranteed it's not going to be affordable for anyone.
Eventually
Not
it will
at first.
be. Yeah, of course. Nothing is at first.
You guys are way too progressive.
Not even. I'm scared.
You know,
I don't trust
you know-
it yet either, but I'm down.
You know,
I
all
want
like the
that to
Tesla
happen.
cars,
Yeah, I guess.
they all have autopilot built into them now. It's not activated yet, apparently.
Okay.
I think this is how it works. But like they have the technology built into them. One day they're going to activate it, so all the Tesla cars will have autopilot. And it's for highway driving. It's not really for like it's not going to take a left and whatever. It will just drive on the highway for you, and then you take over when you get off the exit.
What about like tricky roads?
God damn it.
What
I don't
about
know.
tricky roads?
I don't trust them on tricky roads. You drive out to North Adams, Mass. There's the hairpin turn on the side of a fucking mountain where you turn that way. It's like you're dying that day with a fucking robot car. Jesus.
You're scared.
Yes.
You just don't want this to happen, right? You think they're going to take over?
Mark,
I
robots
don't
are
think
better
they're going
than
to take
us.
over. I think I'm going to get in an accident and I'm not going to be able to stop because we're trusting a fucking computer with my life. You know? Fucking phones break all the time. Computers break all the time. You guys are putting too much trust in computers and technology.
Mark, drones.
What about drones? Everyone's trusting technology way too much, and one of these days we're all going to be fucked. We're putting all of our
Skynet.
information on these fucking devices, and we're all going to be fucked. Something bad's going to happen.
What is that thing? What's going to happen? Skynet?
I don't know. Something bad's going to happen, and everyone's going to be stuck with their stupid-ass phones and their stupid-ass robot cars.
Stupid.
And they have nothing. They can't help themselves. I'll be over here with a pen and paper, riding a bike.
8 gigabyte iPhone.
Rich's idea of low tech is
Can't even
8
really ride a
gigabyte
bike.
iPhone. You said a pen and paper. Rich said, 8 gigabyte phone.
That's what I have.
Nerd.
I had a smart pen. Got stolen from my car.
Was that at the Palladium?
Yeah.
What the fuck is a
You
smart pen?
can't park on those roads
Like
across
a,
the
like
street.
a stylus?
Fuck styluses.
What is a smart pen?
You write on paper and it records your writing and it turns into a digital file.
Oh, and then
Mhm.
it talks to you like Brobo?
No. But I used to create PDFs with my notes and had a microphone in it so it could record people talking while I wrote.
Oh.
It was dope.
How many times did you use it?
All the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wish
Every
you said
single day.
once. I wish you
It
said
sucked that you needed like special notebook paper to use it, though.
That's how they get you.
One time I didn't ask permission from a teacher to record their lectures, though. They got pissed.
Really?
Because it's like I don't know, you have to ask permission. I was just secretly recording everything they said every day.
And what, they thought you were going to sell it or something?
I don't know. I don't know why they got
How
mad.
did they find out?
Because I was talking to them about the notes, and I said, I have all the lectures recorded anyways. And she was like, what do you mean?
Whoa.
And then I just asked her. I was like, okay, well, can I do it? And she's like, fine, we have to ask first. So that's all.
Ooh.
Diva.
Mark's stirring up trouble in the classroom.
Community college troublemaker. Let's do it. All right, the next segment. I feel like
What
you guys
else?
are on the same page as me, but you just riled me up.
What else do you record, Mark?
You'll find out in 5 years.
When I'm in my robot car.
No, when you get
waving it.
when you get an unmarked VHS tape.
I can't wait to just wave bye to Mark as I drive by in my robot car wearing a bathrobe, sunglasses on, drinking a mimosa. Drinking and driving, holding a meeting.
Mark's schlepping to work.
Yeah, he's
and
walking with his smart pen.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
My
me and
cousins-
Brobo are just laughing at him.
me and Brobo.
Mark's paying fucking $40 to park in Boston, and fucking Brobo's just dropping off Caleb in front of the club.
No, it's like Tony Stark's briefcase. He just folds up and goes in my pocket. Yeah.
Cool.
Wow, cool reference, bro. What do
It was
What do you
cool.
read comics? Hey guys, it's time for feedback.
No!
Mark, do you know how to get in touch with the show here?
Probably call the hotline or tweet at us or email us.
Tweeted us.
Yep.
You can use the hashtag AskDeathTalk on Twitter. You can email us, deathtalk@deathwishinc.com. Or you can call the hotline. It's 754-703-8255. That's 754-70...
G-Talk.
No, D-Talk.
Oh, D-Talk.
I
thought we were Deathwish.
Leave your first name, where you're from, and a brief message, and we'll play it on the show. The phone number's in the show notes, by the way, if you didn't hear that. Lovely show notes brought to you by Rich Rossi. Makes the show notes every episode.
Yeah, everybody send him
Take the hotline number.
big thank you and happy birthday.
Take the hotline number, add it to your favorites and your contacts.
Definitely put it into your text. I think you can text the hotline. I'm pretty sure you can.
Make a New
You can
Year's
text it if
resolution
you
to
want.
call us once a week.
It'd probably be better than the Google translation.
No, the Google translation is best.
It's a mess.
Here's one from Will from LA.
Hey, it's me. Just kidding. It's Will from LA. You guys have to do Brobo every time now.
Every
That
time.
shit is hilarious. Please, requesting
He's not always at the office.
recurrent appearances from Brobo. Yo, that was genius. Oh, man. And also restock the DW pullover hoodies. Thanks.
People are using the hot topic. The hotline to request restocks now.
Yeah,
That's one way you can use it. That's fine.
pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, you asked and we restocked Cursed. So what do you want from us?
Pullovers, the Deathwish pullovers.
know,
Are you going
Deathwish
to add that?
pullover.
Are you going to add that to the list?
It's on the
Caleb?
list. It's
All right.
on the list.
All right, and he wants more Brobo. Do you know? Maybe we could.
Brobo's not always in the office. You know?
Yeah, it's day off today.
Yeah, he's
driving his autonomous car today.
He's a little bit of a slacker.
Yeah, he's always late.
Yeah, if he shows up at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
the worst is when he's drunk.
Never
at work.
showers. Yeah, never showers. He's just having too much fun, too much nightlife.
But-
I just had a thought. You ever seen the movie WALL-E?
Yeah.
I've never seen it. No.
All the humans are fucked, and Wally's chilling. He's technology. He's got it good.
Oh my god! Here we go.
So maybe you guys are onto something. Continue. Sorry. More later.
Skeptical Mark. He's just skeptical about everything.
Stoner moment of the day.
Smoke weed every day.
We have one from an email from Michael from Prague. He actually agrees with me. Here it is. I could not agree more with Rich in the Facebook happy birthdays. See, Caleb?
Oh my god! There's curmudgeons in every country.
I was so happy to learn that I'm not the only sociopath. What is that supposed to mean?
Nah, keep going.
Okay. Who gets so mad when he sees these on Facebook? It is the most insincere wishing in existence. If you really mean it, you would at least text or call the person. I would agree.
You would do
with Michael from
You would
Prague.
do neither of those.
Well, depends how much I like you.
Wow.
Notice you guys have not received a happy birthday text.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
It's because I see you every day.
He said a lot more things that I don't think I can actually say on the podcast, so I'm gonna skip over those.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But yeah, that's Michael from
Actually,
Prague.
say it and bleep them out.
Here's one from Sean Perry. Guys, we need to do Rich Goes to the Movies with Brobo. Again, I don't think Brobo can sit through a whole movie. He needs a beer.
Yeah, Brobo hates.
We'd have to go to a
movies.
movie theater that serves alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brobo definitely sneaks Natty Ice into the theater.
Yeah, he's not paying for...
Luckily, his stomach is a cooler.
He's definitely not...
I don't know. He's not a big movie fan. I mean, he likes Rudy.
Yeah.
Rudy.
Yeah.
Rudy.
Yeah, what's the Tom Cruise movie? The Show Me the Money one.
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, he likes Jerry Maguire.
He's iffy on that.
Am I a bro? I like both those movies.
All the Fast and the Furious movies.
Yep, Four Brothers. He's a big fan of Marky Mark.
Only sports related movies typically he likes.
Yeah,
Mighty Ducks. He just loves that
Oh my
movie
God.
and watches it over and over. It brings so much nostalgia.
I watched. What did we watch together the other night? Remember the Titans. He teared up. he had to do a full system reboot. I don't know.
Here's one from Andrew Clark on Twitter. He says, late in saying this, but Happy New Year and shout out to Mark for kicking cancer's ass.
Thanks, Andrew.
There's a waving emoji from a flag. I'm not sure what country that is.
Stupid American.
Yeah,
rich.
I'm a piece of garbage. I'm sorry.
If it's not America, GTF.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Thanks, Andrew.
Dude, no one tell Bravo he was actually made in Japan.
So yeah, that's it. If you want to be a part of the show, use the hashtag AskDeathTalk on Twitter. Email us deathtalk@deathwishinc.com or call the Death Talk hotline. That's 754-70-DTalk.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do what we're into, and we'll wrap up the show. Caleb, why don't you start off? Off.
Let me.
I can't even talk today. I just start up.
Yeah, it's all right. You know, it's January, right?
Yeah.
I'm into Yetis. Have you ever heard of this?
The microphone?
No, the
mythical monster.
The mythical monster?
The fictional beast. You know, every year it gets cold, and I seek it out. I try to find the ancient Yeti. No, it's a drinking apparatus.
It's a cup, everyone.
It's a mug, and it keeps your drinks cold and or warm.
What's so good about it?
I get an iced coffee in the morning. I fill that bad boy up. I sip it all day. If I don't, I usually dip the ice cubes out and refill. But if I don't, the ice cubes stay all day. I went to a show, frigid day, and I went to the show. I drank hot tea in it beforehand, left it in the cup holder in my car in the -degree weather. Played the show, hung out for a little while, sat through all the other bands, everything, blah blah blah. Come back out, take a sip. That shit's still warm.
Wow.
Damn dog.
Yeti. I'm sponsored now.
What is it just called the Yeti mug or something like that?
I don't really know. It was a gift for.
If you just buy any good travel mug, it'll do it. You should spend a little bit more money on a travel mug.
Okay, yeah. How long does your shit stay warm in your
I've
mug?
heard now
9 hours.
Caleb's not the only person to tell me about the Yeti. I've heard it from other people too that it's really good, and I don't know what's so good about it. It keeps from seeing it on Caleb's desk. It just looks like a metal thermos to me.
Yeah,
but there's something in there. I don't know. I've heard multiple people tell me that it's a great mug.
They have whole coolers. They're just super expensive. The mug is expensive too. I'm not gonna lie, but
how much is the mug?
It's like $50.
Holy shit!
It's a good ass mug.
Yeah, it was a gift for Crimbus.
Damn,
gift that keeps giving though. You know. Also into Killing Floor 2, Marvel Champions, Comicsology. Just living life day by day. You know, each new day is a treat.
Day.
Very cool. Very cool. Mark, what are you into this week? Mark.
I'm really interested in a show called Sound Breaking.
I feel like you've talked about this before. Maybe it wasn't on the podcast.
But I want to talk about it on the podcast.
Okay, you told me to watch it.
Yeah, it's on Hulu. It was originally on PBS.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I have this little note thing on my, iPhone or whatever, and I always just like, if someone tells me like, hey, you should watch this movie or see this thing, I just put it in the list of things that I have.
Wow, how inefficient. I have a context called to watch.
And
baby.
I was looking through that the other day. I was like, and Sound Breaking was on there. Someone told me to watch it like a long time ago.
Yeah, it's kind of new. But yeah, I think it premiered in November.
So what is it?
It's 8 episodes. That's it. But it's like a documentary 8-part series on PBS. And I think the official title is like Sound Breaking: Stories from the Cutting Edge World of Recorded Music.
But what is it about?
Each episode's about a different aspect of just talking about the history of how music's recorded, how people hear it, the different types, all this shit. I haven't watched every episode, but like one was all about different people's voices and how they get recorded. Like they'll talk about like fucking Adele, and they'll talk about Ray Charles, and they'll talk about whatever. And then there was also just talking about how simple it was and when people first started recording music, and how in the 60s and 70s people could start layering stuff. And there's interviews with like every important person you could think of, talking about how things have changed over time. It's really interesting, and I am interested in it. I just haven't finished it.
Cool.
That's it.
My interest is peaked.
Yeah, it's cool. You can watch it on Hulu now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was afraid I have to buy it on iTunes or something, but it's on Hulu.
Hulu supporters.
Hulu's sick.
Mark's been telling me for years, you got to get Hulu, and I said, once I dropped my cable, I said I'm gonna try out Hulu, and it's good investment. I use it all the time.
I barely click on Netflix. I don't even know why I'm paying for it for other people at this point. I strictly watch Hulu because that's all the shit I want to watch.
Do you guys have like Hulu Prime or whatever, so there's no ads?
No, I have the ads.
I watch the ads.
The $6 one.
What's
not that
what's
bad.
the price difference?
$6 and $12.
12. Oh, okay, that's not a
$6
huge difference.
a month. Yeah.
I just remember the ads
8
on Hulu being bad.
Is it $8?
You pay
a month?
$6 a month.
Oh, maybe I paid an introductory rate or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's 8.
Oh, I did. I do pay $6 a month. It's like I got it for like $6 a month for a year.
Oh, okay.
And then it like goes up to 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
Must be.
But yeah, it's 8 and like I think 12 or something. But I just watch the ads. It's only like 90 seconds or something.
Yeah, they're not too bad.
I remember like old school Hulu before it was all pay only. The ads were pretty.
Yeah,
crazy.
they're kind of. I'm actually considering.
I totally forgot Hulu used to not be.
Yeah, I used to watch it a good amount then.
Yeah,
You used to not have to pay for it, right? There was just all
it
ads.
was Hulu and there was Hulu Plus.
You know they're coming out with a TV service, Hulu, like a cable service.
What do you mean?
So you can get cable channels through Hulu.
Dude, all these this is getting out of hand.
I don't know
can't
what
keep
the
up with this
benefit
shit.
is.
I can't keep up with this shit.
You just get like AMC and stuff like that. You can get like cable channels. TNT, TV, I don't know, USA.
PlayStation View.
That's the one I have.
HBO Go. Netflix.
To be honest, I don't get like all these different things are going to talk about how you can watch live TV and there's like that's what it would be, right? You could watch something on AMC as it happened.
Yeah.
The reason I like Hulu so much is that I can make my own schedule of watching.
Well, it does both. Like you can it's got a DVR and stuff.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't really seem that exciting.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I have PlayStation View and it works pretty well.
Yeah.
Remember TiVo?
Yeah, I literally had TiVo.
You had TiVo?
I had TiVo.
I never had it, but I just remember.
I had it up until I got rid of my cable subscription.
Nice.
Really?
Just like a month or two ago.
I never had TiVo.
That seems like a Rich Rossi thing. TiVo.
It was awesome. It's awesome. It's just it's not worth it unless you like really watch a lot of TV.
Yeah.
I had one for like 4 years.
My parents have DVR with their cable thing, and they don't ever record anything. I would sometimes if I was there for an extended period of time. My dad doesn't get it and doesn't get how it works. He just found out the other day that you know how, like if you're watching a show for a while, you could pause it or rewind it. That's been a thing for a while. I just rewound something to actually show a replay of like a football game, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
How'd you do that?
But I showed him the DVR. It's packed full of random shows. He would accidentally hit the record button on the guide, but not know. So it was filled with episodes of Real Housewives of whatever, and like all. And he was like, "I didn't record this," but I was like, "You did."
Also busted. He's watching Real.
Yeah,
Housewives.
seriously, he might be.
On there's no point to record anything though with DVR because if it's all like in there, like you know what I mean. Like you go to like menu and like TV shows, and as long as you pay for it, like. Yes. Almost always it's there.
Sometimes there are like certain shows like like Atlanta. I can't watch Atlanta anywhere.
Yeah. The popular ones they'll take off so they make you pay for it.
Yeah, it's not even on demand. What channel is that on?
FX.
Yeah, FX is a culprit. They always
FX
do this.
is confusing because they have fucking FX and FXX.
Yes, they always do it because there was another show.
Louis?
Maybe it was Louis or something. What's another FX show that
Always Sunny?
Marin, Always Sunny.
I can't remember. But there was another show on FX that I was just like, I want to watch this, but like there was no way to watch it unless you bought it on iTunes or whatever.
Yeah. I think FX has their own like streaming service or something.
Yeah,
like
the
that.
FX app.
I have that. Yeah.
So many.
Well, you get so that's the other thing. If you subscribe to like PlayStation View or whatever, you get a sign in for all of these different apps, so you can watch all the shows on their apps. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you can use.
You can watch every episode of The Simpsons on there.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Okay, so wait, PlayStation View.
It's literally PlayStation View is cable without the stupid box.
How much is it monthly again?
It's like $30 a month or something like that.
Damn. Okay.
It's pretty cheap, actually.
Yeah, and it gives you a login to HBO, FX, Netflix.
One of the reasons I kept cable for so long was that I just wanted to watch like Celtics games and like Red Sox games, and there was no other way to do it.
Go Sox!
Exactly. Pitchers and catchers coming up. You guys excited?
Yep.
All right.
Can't wait.
There was no way to do it unless you had a cable subscription. But now with PlayStation View, they just added Comcast Sportsnet and Nessun recently, so now you can watch it on that, and I don't need a cable box anymore. So
Damn.
you just save some money. That's all, with
Yep.
not having to pay for the cable box and
I
stuff.
might actually look that. Yeah, that'll be good because I use my PlayStation a lot.
You can use it on anything. I use it on Apple TV and Fire TV.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's an app.
On your iPad. You can, it's just an app. It's just an app to watch cable, basically.
I can't keep up with this shit. I have Amazon Video now because I signed up for Prime.
we should go through all of our subscriptions and just be like, what the fuck are we like?
It's a mess,
Dude, subscriptions are like getting crazy now.
It's everything has one.
Oh my god, I have a subscription to an app that I use to like write text because it's like an awesome app and I like it a lot. But it's like it's a subscription. You don't pay for it once; you pay for it yearly.
Yeah.
I'm like really racking my brain. I might be forgetting some, you know.
Dude, you pay for your iCloud thing. You pay for your
I gotta
Hulu,
stop doing that. I don't
Netflix.
even know why I pay for an iCloud thing. I paid 99 cents a month. I get an email and I go, "Oh yeah, what's that?"
Yeah, but it's for 99 cents. I think it gives you like 10 gigs, right?
I think it's like 50.
But I don't know what
that's
it's doing,
really
if it's doing
good.
anything.
It's for your photos and
I'm
photos
not,
backups.
I'm not like manually doing it.
Rich. You should take a look, see if he's set up. There.
Mark's he's beyond.
Yeah, I don't
beyond
even
repair.
I don't even want to add up all of my like Spotify. I don't even want to add up all my monthly payments. It's got to be something just fucking crazy.
I'm not taking a class this semester, and they put me on a leave of absence or whatever. And somehow, like the day I got put on a leave of absence from Salem State, Spotify emailed me saying, "You do not have a student email anymore, and now I'm off the discount." It was the same day, even though my email address is still valid. Somehow
They know too much.
it's weird. I was like, "What? How do they?"
Oh my
I
god!
don't know.
Spotify is based at Salem State.
Damn,
It's not Switzerland anymore.
Switzerland.
I don't even know if that's a Swiss accent. Damn, streaming. What? Internet? Huh? Oh my god.
How do you use it?
Technology. Never heard of it.
I didn't even do my what we're into.
What are you into? PlayStation View?
I don't really know. I'm not like into like that much stuff lately. I've been finishing up the
You're into Caspian. You've been listening to that a lot.
How do you know that, Mark?
Spotify, Switzerland.
I have been listening to a lot of
all
Caspian.
morning.
I listen to Caspian at the gym a lot.
Really?
I don't know. It's like
I don't. That
for
doesn't
me.
seem like.
I know
good
it doesn't
gym
seem
music.
like it would be,
I
but it's
listen
just
to
like
fucking nails.
it doesn't seem like good gym music, but I like it. I don't know. I like you know what, it's probably because I don't really like I like instrumental stuff. I don't know why. When I work out,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's easier to focus on what you're doing.
Yeah, maybe it's that. Yeah, I've been really into Caspian lately. Thanks, Mark. Mark, what else am I into?
You're into the fidget box.
You've been listening to Turnover Record
Oh
a bunch.
yeah, Trey got me this. This is a good one. The fidget cube. I'll put a link in the show notes.
That was honestly seriously so cute of Trey to do. Give you that gift.
I if you didn't know, I fidget a lot, and I like to like if you have something on your desk, I'm gonna pick it up and play with it. Like Trey has dice on his desk, and I play with those. Mark has I don't even know what Mark has on it. He probably has like pens.
First things first, bring that thing up to the mic. Show them the different click sounds.
So
Here we
basically,
go.
this is like a cube, and it just has different things you can press and like play around with. But like this is like the switch,
Oh, you hear that?
and then there's like a little rubber button here. That's nice. I like that feeling.
Press the ones with the different.
Wait, these have different sounds. Ready?
Are you ready? You ready?
You guys hear that?
Crank your car volume. All right, now play a song so everybody who turned the volume up, it gets their ears blown out.
There's like a little metal ball too.
Damn, this is some premium audio content.
You guys hear all this stuff?
Just watching you next to the mic smiling.
It's great. I love it. I just play with it all the time now, so it's helpful.
I like the little control stick one. It feels like a game controller.
Yeah. I'm almost caught up on the Walking Dead comics.
Oh shit, dude!
I have a few more issues to read, and I'll be all caught up.
I'm not caught up. I have all the books to be caught up.
Not caught up.
Is it still good?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay,
No,
awesome.
oh my god, dude, it's so bad now.
It's not. Okay, did you stop watching the show?
No, I watch it. It's.
Did you watch
I'm
up
not
to the
gonna-
midway of the season?
I'm not gonna be the guy that's like, oh my god, the comics are so much better than the show.
Yo,
But-
the show is
That's a fact,
garbaggio.
But the show, like, will take parts of the comic, like a few pages of the comic, and turn that into like 3 episodes sometimes. And
Yes.
it's just like, well, that just happened real quick.
Sometimes a whole season. Shout out to season 2.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Like, that was like one issue, I think, and they turned into like a whole season of whatever.
Yep.
Also, they leave out stuff like the show
Yeah, you
makes
can't
changes just to be different, even though like the changes
You
don't
can't expect to be the
matter.
same because, like, you know, people get maybe a certain actor portrays a character really well,
Yeah.
and they get you know, maybe they like that character and they want to keep that character around, and blah blah blah. But
I watched the season premiere just because I wanted to see what happened after the cliffhanger. I obviously know what happened in the comics, but I wanted to see what happened in the first episode. I was so grossed out. I could say I've never been grossed out on that show. There's a lot of like blood and like violence. I usually don't care, but I was just so like, I honestly was like, I feel like they took it too far. And then I just
wait, what season?
This current season when Negan killed the dudes.
Oh yeah.
That was brutal for like literally no reason, and I was like, "What the? This is like,
But that was
gross
in
for gross' sake."
That was in the comics, though.
I know it was, but I haven't watched anything after that episode because I just was like, I don't care anymore.
That's the thing. Like, it definitely, after reading the comics, it has changed the show for me.
Yeah,
So
and I just saw a news article recently that this season the ratings have
yeah,
gone down.
people are talking about how they like love the guy that they chose for Negan. I don't think he's good at all.
I think he's fine.
He doesn't capture Negan at all.
No, he should be scarier, and also you can't swear on TV. That's like
Yeah.
half of his character.
Yeah, and actually, Negan is actually more. He's funnier in the comic than
He's
he is
actually wicked
actually
funny, yeah.
Yeah, he's way funnier, and like this guy is just kind of, he's not that funny and he's not that scary.
He's also kind of small. I feel like
Yeah,
Negan's
exactly. They needed
fucking
someone like
huge.
bigger with like broader shoulders,
Yeah.
you know, like because that's how he is in the comic. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fine.
Dude,
But-
I went and picked up issue 100 at midnight when Glenn died. That shit was crazy.
Wow, no
I was crying.
spoiler alert.
That happened 4 years ago. Sorry.
Well, the kids are going to be upset with you.
Good.
But yeah, shout out to Comixology. Great app.
Oh, I love it.
Caleb just got into it.
Yo, you gotta help me though. I don't know if this is possible, but I have Amazon gift cards.
Yeah,
that
you can.
I-
But you can, if you link your Amazon account to Comixology, it shows up on.
It doesn't though. They're linked.
I do it all the time.
Homeboy, they're linked and they don't show up.
Well, you're a total pose.
I would seriously like you to help me because I have like
I'll just do everything.
yeah, do it.
No, I do it all the time. I buy them on Amazon, and because actually Amazon is cheaper than Comixology sometimes to buy certain comics.
Oh, they put shit on sale.
Yeah, all the time.
Because I googled it and it was like order it like you're ordering for like
You
your
can-
Kindle and then send it to Comixology.
anything you
but
buy on the Kindle
it didn't let
can
me.
show up on Comixology.
Didn't let me.
I don't know about books, but comics do, obviously.
Didn't let me, homie.
Well, we'll fix that for you.
I've bought comics on Amazon, but like physical comics, they had to ship me.
Dude, hell yeah.
Well, I have to fix Caleb's Comixology account, so we're gonna have to end the episode here.
No.
Yeah, we'll be back in a couple weeks for a new episode. If you like the podcast, subscribe on YouTube. Email us deathtalk@deathwishinc.com if you want to interact with the show. Rate us on iTunes. That helps something. That does something, right?
Yeah.
Recommend us on Overcast.
Yep.
Live by the rate, die
Definitely
by the
subscribe to something. Just hit subscribe. Just do something.
Tell your friends.
We've been talking a lot about subscriptions on this episode, but
Yeah, but ours doesn't
cost anything.
Or does it?
Our love don't
Should've played that
cost
song.
a thing.
But does it?
You know, we didn't,
That
and
song was
we didn't
better.
have a coupon code this week. But you know, what, Caleb, you want to just do one?
Fuck it. Subscribe 17
No.
for 10% off your next order.
What?
Yeah.
Can you do a better one than that?
All right, 5-star detox 17.
That's really confusing.
All right,
Okay.
all right, last try.
Fuck
try.
a discount code. Call the hotline. Do your longest scream again. That was awesome.
All right. How about this? Yeah, use the code BROBO and get 10% off your next order. Okay.
BROBO.
BROBO. Get 10% off your next order.
B as in bro.
But
Oh,
also,
as in the end of bro.
R as in the second letter of bro.
But also, I'm gonna make a bunch of other codes, but they're gonna be secret Easter egg codes. But they have to do with Brobo. So like, just try a few things at checkout, see what happens. For example, like butt chug Brobo,
And that's it. We'll catch you on the next
or
one.
Edward Brobo hands.